Hi Aries, this is going to be your reading from the 20th through the 26th of May. Good for Sun, Rising, Moon, and Venus of Aries. As always, keep in mind, this is a general reading. It's not a personal reading, so it may not resonate with everyone that watches. Try watching readings for any part of your natal chart on this channel. You could find messages there instead or as well. And if you want to book a private reading with me, Aries, the link to my website is down in the description below. Also, check out my new WordPress blog. The link to that is at the top of the description below as well. If you're new, welcome to Soma, Chandra Tarot. Get into our vibe. Right now it's Soma, Chandra, Aries. So I think that you and another person might be kind of trying to go your separate ways. It's either you're trying to come together or you're trying to go your separate ways. I think that someone might be ending a very serious relationship. You could be ending a serious relationship. Also, a death or a will might be involved, an estate might be involved. It could be a couple different scenarios between you and someone in your environment. What you need to surrender to right now, though, Aries, surrender to success. This has come out for a couple zodiac signs. I think a lot of us are going to be very focused on the pentacle realm and wanting to expand towards abundance right now. Yeah, it came out for Capricorn, maybe Libra or Sag. It's coming out for you. I know that much. You're ready to experience abundance. Don't look back at any previous roadblocks or difficulties. Leap into an exciting new world of possibilities. Now, deep within for you guys, I have the Eight of Pentacles, the Knight of Wands, and the Chariot. Some of you are going to be very driven towards your pentacle realm, your daily routine, maybe work. You may be traveling for work. Definitely want a lot of passion and forward motion in your life. You're ready to put a lot of work into something. But I think what you want to put something into is, first and foremost, you're going to put it into yourself based on the tarot cards. Also, surrender fear. Let go of the fearful stories you're telling yourself. Stay in the moment. Focus on solutions and celebrate every baby step forward. So some of you are trying to manifest towards something. For a lot of you, that's abundance. Because you end on the Nine of Pentacles. You want to be very self-sufficient right now. Just let go of anything that's making you afraid. That's just a story you're telling yourself. Stay in your present moment and always stay focused on solutions this week, okay? Don't try to take big leaps forward. Take baby steps forward, staying focused. You see yourself as the Knight of Pentacles. You may feel like you're stuck dead in your tracks and you want to move more quickly with more drive. Of course you do. You're an Aries. You guys are very enthusiastic, fast people, and you're very driven by that Martian energy. One foot in front of the other, okay? Letting go of fear. If you have a challenge at all this week, I wanted to know what a challenge was for you. It's surrender to receiving support and love, okay? Allow the love and support of others in rather than trying to handle everything yourself. This can take the pressure off of you and simultaneously nurture you. Some of you need to bring more supportive people into your life. Some of you have been asking someone in particular or just people for support that aren't really there to support you. You shouldn't have to chase anyone for support. Look for people around you that want to give you support. Some of you are trying to handle everything on your own. I think you may just self-sabotage if you do that, Aries. Don't do that. You need to take the steps necessary and be realistic to get yourself to success. Some of you need more support. You need to find it or you need to let it in and just let go of your fear. But you also need to kind of surrender to what is right now. Flow with what is instead of fighting it. When you can't change a situation, compassionately accept it as exactly as it is, and it will bring you peace. There are some things that you're going to need to surrender to and accept. There are just some things you won't be able to change. You have to accept that you actually need love and support from people that actually want to give it to you. Let go of those old stories and go towards the success. Yes. If you have a specific question in mind, ask it now. And here is your answer. Success. No need to worry a year from now. 1 year from now, you will feel successful. You will be successful. There's no need to worry. The worry and the fear will hold you back. A year from now, things will be different. I think that you want to manifest a goal, Aries, that's going to take you time to get towards. Okay, so your guides are saying you don't need to worry about as much as you're worrying about right now. You will experience the success that you want, but it's not going to come today or next month. A year from now doesn't mean you won't have any success in the next 12 months. It's just that the success that you truly want will be 1 year from now. So be patient with yourself, okay? Be patient with yourself. You're going to have success in a way that you probably didn't realize a year from now. You will also need to trust. I also see that you need to communicate clearly with someone. Okay, you guys are usually pretty good at and enthusiastic when it comes to communication. Not sure what's happening in this relationship though. A person around you, the chase, preparation, relentless pursuit, victory, vows, commitment, promises, fidelity, limit, final straw, overload, breaking point, and shallow, superficial, bored, and blank. You know what? I kind of get the feeling that this was your energy at one point towards this person. And I do have shattered at the bottom of the deck. Brokenhearted. That's kind of dramatic though. Destroyed, damaged, brokenhearted. My Aries are not damaged. You guys can usually move on from pain pretty quickly because you'll find something else to get very enthusiastic about. You're usually pretty good with transitions because you move towards things that make you excited. I think that you might have chased a person relentlessly for commitment, but you got tired of it and you finally got to a breaking point and realized this connection kind of actually bores me. This person might have been kind of shallow and superficial. I think you chased it until you couldn't anymore and you realized this wasn't what I thought it was. Or this person may have been in a commitment with you but also chasing something else. Everything there has been a final straw, and now this person might be questioning what it is that they want. I hear a questioning, like, I'm bored and blank. This connection is kind of shallow, or this person might be kind of shallow as opposed to the depth. Like there's not the depth here that someone thought there was going to be. This bothers you, it hurts you, because your cards, Aries, are loyalty, second chance, only you, loss. This was a person that you thought you were very fixated on. You were attached and hypnotized by this person. I think you gave this person several second chances. You have wanted to make an amends. You wanted an opportunity to make plans to give this situation a second chance because you wanted to be very loyal to them. And that's why it hurts. That's why you feel so lost. But with the other oracle cards, I mean, just the oracle cards in this reading alone show me where it goes. This might have been something or someone that you chased, and you thought that your loyalty would make a difference. But at the end, it didn't. That's their loss, not yours. Okay, that's their loss, not yours. By the way, take whichever side of the reading resonates with you. If you're a cross watcher, you're going to need to reverse the roles, keeping in mind that I do not favor cross watchers. I favor the sign that I'm reading for. So if you're here because an Aries did you wrong, that's not my problem. So don't hate on the reading if you're a cross watcher. Just reverse the roles, okay? Take what message resonates for you the way it resonates for you. So the overall reason for the reading is the 8 of Cups. Walking away, and you're going on foot. This is a Lenormand inspired tarot deck. The challenge is the 10 of Pentacles and death. A Scorpio could have been involved. Long-term commitment, family, stability, abundance, a beautiful house with a dog or a cat. So the 10 of Pentacles is that karmic empire. This might be going through some kind of a transformation or an ending. A relationship could be ending. Someone could be moving. There also could be an impending death of a family member that's affecting this situation. It looks like a relationship might be ending in some way, or there's some sort of transformation taking place. 10 of Pentacles is about family, money, stability. Yeah, but you see yourself as the Knight of Pentacles. So I think you're kind of slow and steady wins the race. I'm not feeling like you're being stubborn. I was like, whoa, I like seeing pentacles for fire signs. You see yourself as approaching your life very methodically. You're holding that pentacle. You're bringing something to the table that proves that you are a dependable, hardworking person. You've got something to prove right now as a knight. And I feel like you kind of are having a hard time being dynamic and thinking outside of the box, but there might be reasons for that. I think you're trying to prove something to yourself and others in the 3D. Like, hey, look, I'm not just the Fool and the Knight of Wands all the time. I can show up and prove it to you. And I'm going to prove it to myself, too. I keep hearing that. The way you're feeling right now is the Ace of Cups, the Page of Cups, and the Seven of Pentacles. Well, you really want your chance to prove something to someone. And this deck, I don't really like this. The Seven of Pentacles looks very different. This guy looks really handsy. I don't see you doing this necessarily. So ignore, I feel like the imagery is not appropriate for you in this reading, Aries. I feel like you're waiting for a chance to really open up and express yourself emotionally and be vulnerable, pour into something creatively. You're not going in full ham. You're kind of waiting with the Seven of Pentacles. Normally the Seven of Pentacles is a farmer and he's standing there and he's looking at his money tree and he's waiting for something to happen, because you're really putting in a lot of work here towards something. You believe you're willing to bide your time for a worthy investment. You do want something new in your life. Your actions right now are the Six of Wands and the Nine of Pentacles. There you go. Okay. Six of Wands, you want victory and success. You may be sending someone a message. You may be sending out a resume. You may be sending out a letter of there might be something that you want to say to a person. You've put your seal on it, but you won't deliver it. You may be at a place where your inaction towards a person is intentional and what you're trying to prove. The Six of Wands is, I see you seeing me and I hold my head high. The Six of Wands and the Nine of Pentacles suggests that you're putting your best foot forward. You're focused on independence, focused on the Pentacle realm. You may be intentionally not communicating with a person right now. You're just proving your worth to them. I see you ready to be open and vulnerable. And it's kind of like, it is what it is. It's okay if I'm not going to go racing like the Knight of Wands or the Knight of Swords will. But deep within, again, I have the Eight of Pentacles, the Knight of Wands, and the Chariot. You are willing to work hard towards something. You are willing to move forward. You are feeling deep down this excited, pent up Knight of Wands energy. You want forward motion. Some of you want to travel for work. You're going to travel to go do something. Yeah. So deep within, this is how you're feeling, but on the surface, you're kind of coming into the scene slow, methodical, patiently waiting, and wanting something new in your life and just putting your best foot forward. A person in your environment is showing up as the King of Swords. This person could be a Gemini, a Libra, or an Aquarius, but they do not have to be that sign. It is a king, so it's masculine, but it can be anyone. It could be a man or a woman, romantic partner, family member, a parent, a child. It could be anyone in your life that comes off like this. This person does not show a lot of emotion. This person also likes a lot of control. They have like an Aquarian energy. Their feelings at this time are the Ace of Pentacles, the Six of Cups, and the Three of Wands. Like you, this person wants to start at a beginning. They seem to want to recapture a time of innocence. The Three of Wands is they are looking at the future. This person, I think, is a part of them is kind of in the past, and a part of them does think about the future. There's some kind of an intersection there. I don't know that this person is missing you, though. They might be, but their action is weird. Like they could be watching from afar, waiting for you, but I feel like a part of them is kind of turning their back because their actions is the Page of Wands and the Queen of Cups. These two are pointed in a different direction. So if you gave them love, they know that your love is here for them, Aries, that you were loving, but they won't settle down. Or you're moving away from them knowing that their love will always be here for you in some way, but the Oracle cards tell a different story. I suspect that this person might be focused on a water sign, but they won't settle down. They're somewhat rebellious and they don't want to lose control, and they want to seem to recapture the past in some way for themselves with the Six of Cups. This person's deeper feelings are the King of Cups, the Four of Swords, and the Five of Cups. Don't let this person fool you. They are a very emotional person with the King of Cups. The Four of Swords is they're stressed out and they need a break, and the Five of Cups, they're sad about something. I find it interesting in this deck. The Five of Cups is a fox got into the hen house. They might have gotten caught doing that in some way. They may be moping about a different situation in their life. I mean, I've got two kings here. I've got a queen here. Meanwhile, I have two queens here. I have a Queen of Swords too. So you're over here looking all independent and shit. The final outcome is the Page of Swords. So there could be a communication between the two of you. You could also have a child together. You could have several children together with the Six of Cups and the page to these two pages. You could have also known each other since childhood. This King of Cups could be another person in their life. The King and Queen of Cups could be this person's parents or family, or the relationship that the two of you have or once had. They're disappointed about something. They're emotional. There could be some spying and watching of each other, but you're like doing your own thing. This person may communicate with you. They may have a Queen of Cups at home that they don't like and they want to talk to you. That's also possible. There could be a communication between the two of you, but it's to gather information. No one's going to sign the dotted line until they get all the facts. Clarifying the Page of Swords is the Nine of Wands, Judgment, and what is this card? This is the Seven of Cups, a confusion. So it's weird. The first message I hear is usually the one I'm supposed to deliver. And what I heard was someone in this situation just can't stop checking in on the other person. They won't give up. They want to give up, but they won't with the Nine of Wands. Someone's waiting for a major judgment call to be made, and they're very confused with the Seven of Cups. Someone may be curious to see if someone's going to make a judgment call or look at other choices, and they'll be guarded until they know what the other person decides, or there's a Scorpio possibly involved, Piscean energy involved. I think there's a lot of confusion, and yet at the same time, there's an inner knowing that you can't ignore. Aries, you might be really ready to move towards this person, and you're kind of confused and you won't give in. You're just standing here ready to communicate. That's possible. I like the way you're handling yourself. Like, I know you want to burst underneath because you're an Aries. You guys are like, boom. I always say Aries is like a clown car opening up. And I mean that as a compliment. You guys are very enthusiastic people. I can see that you're driven to put a lot of passion and work into something. But on the surface, you're like, actually, I can be the Knight of Pentacles and I'll hold my head high, just put my best foot forward. I want abundance. I want to be able to take care of myself. I want to do well for myself. I think I'm a good catch. I'm just going to hang in there and wait for a judgment call to be made, maybe. And either I'll come into alignment with them or I'll explore other options. Someone may be watching the other person to see what they're going to do. I think this might be a person that you've recently parted ways with, and you're handling it as best you can. I feel like you're both starting new things, but you're just a little preoccupied with each other because the reason for the reading is the Eight of Cups. I think this is a person you've walked away from. Just go surrender towards success. You can make it without them if that's what you want to do. You need to surrender to receiving support and love and just accept that some things are going to be what they are going to be. Try to release your burdens. Yeah, with the Ten of Wands. I also have the Hanged Man here and the Four of Pentacles. I don't see a lot of, and the Four of Cups too. I don't see a lot of movement towards something at this time until you release the burden of this situation. Okay, this could also be a person that you will soon come into union with, but I don't think so. I think this is two people going separate ways, to be perfectly honest, or having to leave the past behind and allow transformation to happen. They're saying stop trying to interpret it a bunch of different ways for you, that you guys already know what the deal is. Okay, I was trying to explain it to myself. One of your guides just said, stop, they've got it. Okay, you've got it. If you've got it, you got it. Cool. All right, Aries, that's your reading for the 20th through the 26th. Don't forget to check out the WordPress blog. Catch me on Instagram and Facebook. All that information's in the description below, and so is the link to my website if you want a private reading. I'm always listening to the universe for you, dear Aries. I love you guys. I'll see you next time.